Hi, welcome to Jigsaw Geek, and I want to talk to you about a couple of things. First, I am going to be talking about building this puzzle, but first, I want to say that I didn't realize it, but my puzzle channel is my second YouTube channel. I have another YouTube channel, and it's been going for over 4 years, probably close to 5 now. But I guess I've been on YouTube with this channel for about a year, or exactly a year, because I got a notification that I had my 1 year anniversary. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, it's not a big deal to me. My dog is like crawling all behind me. But then something really strange happened. I opened up my YouTube app that, just looks at the videos. And I noticed that my latest video has almost 7,000 views. And I was like shocked, like my jaw dropped. I never expected that. And the funny thing is, like, I still only have 20 likes, 20 comments. And so I was thinking to myself, well, my last puzzle was about Ravensburger, but that wouldn't make it get 7,000 views. I think what happened was, I think YouTube has a new algorithm thing where when your channel hits 1 year, they will promote your video. And if this has happened to anyone else, please let me know. Because of that, boom, 7,000. But I wonder if it was actually views or if they had some kind of bots doing it. Because if 7,000 people saw my video, at least a couple of them have to comment. If even 10% commented, that would be 700 comments. I know my math. I mean, hey, I'm not the best YouTuber in the world, but I mean, I would think I would get at least 10% of the people liking my video. I should have 700 likes. Anyways, it was all very strange. It's just really interesting and eye-opening because I really don't think 7,000 humans watched my video. But I believe it was a way for YouTube to promote new YouTubers who have a year in. It's like a boost. It's like a way of saying thank you and congratulations. I could be wrong. If you have any thoughts on that, would you please put them in the comments? I'd be really interested to hear. But now, before I talk about this puzzle, I was at a thrift store the other day, and I came across this puzzle. They didn't have many. It immediately caught my eye. Number one, it's a round puzzle, which is fine. But I love puzzles with words. And I thought, wow, a puzzle that is all words. Now, it was $5 for a used puzzle in a thrift store. So I was a little bit leery, but it was taped up. And so I figured I'll take a chance. So I'm going to be doing this one sometime soon. But look, what do you think? I love doing letters in puzzles. I don't know if this is going to be a forever puzzle for me. Sorry, I have to laugh at that. So many YouTubers say forever puzzle. And I know one of my dearest YouTubers, it's Ricky, and he says forever puzzle. And Ricky, I love you to death, but every time you say that, it makes me giggle. So I'm going to start saying forever puzzle because I think I kind of like it. So this is not going to be a forever puzzle. I just got it out of curiosity. I am going to be building this and then, passing it on. Oh, that reminds me. This weekend is the puzzle exchange, so I'll be making a video about that. But let's get back to this puzzle. This is what it's called, Birds of the World. Birds of the World. It's a 1,000-piece Galison puzzle. It's a gorgeous box. This puzzle was so much fun to do. It was so fun, easy. I love just putting all the squares and building in. The only slightly challenging aspect would be, for example, if they had, I remember there was two of the same green colors interiors. And then I think there were two purples that were similar, like maybe this and this or something like that. But otherwise, this was so fun. You're going to see from the time lapse that I kind of built. This was the only one that I did fully at first, but I built all the squares and then I went from there. So you're going to see that in the time lapse. So let's go ahead and watch the time lapses now. Welcome to my awkward voiceover. So Javi said that it makes him nervous to see the tea. The other people have said that, and that's coffee. So I'm not going to do that anymore, but it was too late for this video. So as you can see, I was sorting the pieces and I got the edges, and this was all by color, so it was not that difficult. Now you're going to see that, of course, I'm separating by edges, so I would get pieces that had two distinct colors, like with a line down the middle. It was so easy, and I would go section by section, color by color. This really was a lot of fun. Now, what was interesting is that when I did a square, there would often be a square within a square because of multiple borders. I did knock out that red because there was, that was like the only really distinctive red. There's a couple little red parts of a bird or two, but as you can see, I'm just like building the squares up, and it's all color work. And that's why this puzzle was so much fun, because there were so many really cool colors and then distinctive line breaks in between each color. And it was just such a blast. Now, when it came down to the, after all of the squares were done, when it came down to the interiors, that's when it became more like a traditional puzzle. But then again, there, each square had really distinctive colors, except for you could see those two greens, and there were a couple of purples, I think, that were very similar. But now I'm getting to the end of the puzzle, and yeah, this puzzle was just so much fun. Now, when I get done with the puzzle, you're going to see that I'm going to show off the puzzle, and there's a little bit of a glare, and you can see the entire puzzle, and then I'm going to zoom in. The detail of this puzzle, the putting the pieces together, the different colors, everything about this puzzle was just really, really a joy to do. Galison is a really good company, and like I said before, I've done a few of their puzzles, and every time I've had a really, really good time. So I guess we're going to be near the end of this, and this is where it's getting awkward, but I am going to stop now. So I've done a few Galison puzzles, and I've always enjoyed them, and I really probably should collect them, but I can't collect everything. But man, these puzzles are gorgeous, and the boxes are nice. So what puzzle am I doing next? I've actually already started it, so it's a little bit of a cheat. I waited a little bit. I think I finished that puzzle about 4 or 5 days ago. But I am doing this for the Horror Mayhem challenge that's on BookTube. And so I'm doing this Dracula puzzle. I'm just at the part where it's starting to get really, really difficult. But this is a Mondo puzzle, and it's, this puzzle box is gorgeous. The puzzle is gorgeous. So in my next video, you will see me talking about and doing this puzzle. Whether you're a human or a bot, whether you say forever puzzle or not, I really want to thank you for the support, and your comments are always greatly appreciated.